Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I finally got it, 11.3.6 FSD Beta. We're gonna put it through my morning pace to my caffeine stop and then to my place of business. We are heading down a road that it has never had a problem with since they had these painted lines. But we're gonna be coming up to an intersection that is 55 miles an hour cross traffic, and it has done all kinds of crazy things on this particular turn. So far, FSD Beta 11, I've been mixed reviews here, so let's just see if that mixed statement continues. We have pulled up, it has decided to go. We do have oncoming traffic behind me. It is getting over, really needs to be speeding up a little bit faster here. But I guess it did an okay job. Getting in the left-hand turn, a little bit hard to slow down there. One of the things that I've had a long time complaint about FSD, which is maybe it's just how I'm used to driving, is that it will start significantly slowing down before you get to the turn lane like it just did, but it doesn't actually turn on the turn signal until you get right to that turn lane. And overall, I think that's a problem. It doesn't give proper warning to the people behind you, but you know, it's something that I think it's something that can be easily improved. It's just, maybe it's just a Midwestern thing. Let me know in the comments, is that something that bugs you too? All right, we have our green arrow, left-hand turn. It's buttery smooth. Also, another change is that I don't particularly care for that it automatically sets the speed limit to a certain percentage and only a percentage. I was a 5 over kind of guy, and it doesn't give me that option anymore. So I'm finding myself having to manually adjust speed limits from time to time, especially when they are under 45 miles an hour. This road has had a problem in the distant past where these double yellow line brakes would cause phantom braking. That is no longer a problem. Seems to be going right through those. Going to be coming up on a four-way stop. It's treated this four-way stop like an intersection with a creep wall. It also needs to get over in the right-hand lane. The straight lane, the lane that I'm in now, is going straight. Did get over in the lane. Didn't technically need to signal. Do have a creep wall. Yeah, it's doing it again. For some reason, it just doesn't treat this four-way stop as a four-way stop. It treats it as an intersection without stop signs. So that creep wall shows up. It's very hesitant. It's really awkward when there's other cars around. So far, no intervention. So far, this drive has been thoroughly uneventful, which is good. We have a right-hand turn here, which it has always done a really good job with. And then we'll have a quick frontage road to my place of caffeine. And sometimes that frontage road can be a little janky. We'll see what it does in this particular version. Smooth right-hand turn. Now we're making another right-hand turn here.
Now turn right.
A little hesitant, very hesitant, incredibly hesitant. But making its way.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
Okay, we made it to stop number 1, and we'll pick things up when I have my much needed morning caffeine, and we'll head into work. All right, we are back. We have our destination plugged in. Let's see how quickly it will let us engage FSD here. And it let us engage pretty early this time.
7th Avenue.
It appears that, at least for now, the pesky 11.3 bug that prevented me from engaging FSD. Whoa, that was really rough. Good thing there wasn't any traffic. It was just kind of all over the map. Didn't know what lane it needed to be in. As I was saying, I was having a real problem with previous versions of FSD version 11 where it just frankly wouldn't let me engage. The steering wheel icon here would flash, it would flicker, but it would really, I'd have to go half my drive before it would let me turn it on. And I think other people, based on who I follow on Twitter, are having the same problem. It appears that that issue is resolved, at least for now. That last exit was a questionable decision. If there was traffic, it may have performed differently, but it just seemed to really hunt and peck. Overall, I think this version 11 is more timid than past versions, and actually it kind of needed to go in the opposite direction. Elon has said that it is the way that it detects people is that it doesn't know which direction people are going. It just views people as cubes, and they need to work on that. So it's basically treating any person as a threat. But as you can see on this drive, I haven't come across any, individuals on the road that would have caused any of these weird issues as far as decision making. All right, we got a right-hand turn coming up, and we are going to be doing about 50 miles an hour when we get to the bottom here.
Turn right onto 44th Street.
Sometimes it comes out a little hot, sometimes it goes into the gravel.
Now turn right onto 44th Street.
This time it went into the gravel. It's not really that big of a problem. A lot of people do that at this particular intersection. Right turn was at an appropriate speed and pretty smooth, actually.
In 500 feet, turn left.
We have one final turn to get into the parking lot of my place of business.
Now turn left.
And that was nice and smooth. All right. First drive, 11.3.6 is in the books. For me, that drive, that was the best version 11 drive that I have seen so far. That was pretty good, actually. My only critique is that it made some questionable decisions exiting from the convenience store, and when it decides to go, like on that first turn that you saw, when it decides to go, it needs to go, especially if it knows the speed limit is a very high speed, like 55. It doesn't seem to be judging car speeds and distances very well. It decides to go, and this car has the ability to get up to speed fast. It just doesn't do it with FSD engaged. It needs to go. So this is a good drive. There'll be more to come. We'll see if single stack on the highway works any better. I'll do further testing as we go, but hopefully you enjoyed this quick video. If you did, I'd appreciate a like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.